Why does this game look so real? Goddamn. And I swear, honestly, that I set the game language to English. Why is it in German? Yep, definitely set the language to definitely definitely set the language to English. I mean, not that it will bothering us. So yeah, we'll play today the demo of inZOI, and you can also play the demo for yourself. It is actually playable, and it is a bit creepy that there is exactly the same date we have today. But hey, the rest is in English. So what I wanted to say is you can play the demo for yourself on Steam. It contains only the character creator, like it was back then, far back then, with Sims 4. And if you want to play around for yourself a little, you have to hurry a bit because as far as I know at least, the demo will only be available until the 26th of August. So yeah, if you play around for yourself and build a ZOI for yourself, you should do it right now and right away. But without further ado, let us build our very own ZOI. Because I'm a bit overwhelmed from time to time, and for all who don't know, but it won't be a big surprise, I guess. I love playing The Sims. Since Sims 1, actually. And I build mostly my families with a story in my head behind it, which I want to play, and or simply like an NPC family, which has also a story or is weaved into into the story of another family. So because I don't want to stretch that out too much here, at least for the video, I will try at least to build me, Marou. But I don't think that they will have proxies. Why does it look so real? And oh, my PC is not struggling. I was a bit afraid actually because a channel I do look from time to time had really problems with their PC. They also froze in the start of the menu screen for a bit, and I was for a second afraid that my PC might set itself on fire or something. But no, it's not even loud or anything. So we can build childs, young adults, mature adults, and seniors. Okay, yep. They look also pretty. If you go into Sims 4 or something, some of the presettings are actually really pretty or cute, but most of them look horrible. And from what I got, the studio that is working on is a Korean studio, so that's why most of it will, of course, follow the Korean aesthetics. So I hope to see that they also integrated hijabs and other stuff, so like the Sims does, so that everyone feels included. But if they are not, let's keep in mind that this is a demo. And also a time-limited demo, from what I know. So it seems that we can actually see what the ZOI is wearing here on I mean, that's pretty neat. I actually miss that in Sims from time to time because I have tons of mod files installed. Yeah, it would be nice just to click on something and be able to how do I get out of presets? Yeah, that's a step back. Oh, let's start with the face, shall we? Why do they all look so good on real? And we all know what mods will arise as soon as the game is released. We all know it. Oh, that's pretty. I mean, they're all goddamn pretty. What I struggle from time to time with The Sims is actually the Afro hairstyles. Most of the time they do look weird in The Sims, and here the Afros or even also curly hairstyles look so goddamn beautiful. So, but back to business. I saw, yeah, that was it. So here is the face presets. I will somewhat translate it for you because I absolutely don't know why the game language is still in German, although I set it in Steam to English. And one second. I also started it before the recording one time. And now if you go into the options, you can also don't change the language. So I guess they maybe somewhat. And I shall take out my controllers. So I guess a somewhat maybe throughout the language you have in, don't know, for some maybe regional settings. I have no idea. So here are the face presets, the hair, the skin, the eyes, and the makeup. I really do like to start with the hair usually. And I'm honest, in The Sims, I have actually one face preset with which I work all the time, and then start to customize it a little. So this is the first one that actually looks a little bit like my hairstyle. What? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? But we can't make a gradient. Do I get it right? Oh, 1 second. So, and here we are again. I mean, the pigtail hairstyle has actually a gradient, so maybe. But doesn't look like it actually. So maybe it's simply a presetted thing, like if the hair itself has a gradient, then you can choose a gradient. But apparently not. If the hair itself doesn't have it. So I would assume this. Wait, 1 second. I have to look at my. Maybe a bit less pale. Yeah, a bit brighter but more saturated. Oh. Oh my god. Yes, they even have a color wheel for that. Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. I mean, it's already much better than the detail editor of The Sims 4, actually. Because with what I do struggle actually in The Sims 4 is, of course it gets somewhat highlighted, but also not really. It's more like trial and error. And I do know that there are people out there that that actually found some hidden sliders or something like that. But here you actually see what you can edit and how and from where. So I really do appreciate it. So maybe inZOI will be actually the first game where I don't use only one face preset all the time. What is it? Oh. It's you can actually bend the lashes. I'm stunned actually. Okay, that's cool if you wanna build some maybe a goth or punk or maybe even a supernatural, so that you already have contacts available. That's really nice. I do like that for some reason. This is also beautiful. I mean, they're goddamn all beautiful. God damn it. So what I can say is there's actually a little hint here towards the new model. You see on my current model there's a partially heterochromia like like a little slide on the outer parts. The new model will have that a bit differently. So it's not the slide, it's a bit more present, so to say. So actually it's okay like that actually. But we will work with that. Okay, that's a bit heavy actually. Oh my god, you can slide it. I mean, what can't you slide here actually? One second. Oh, now I'm. Yeah. I was a bit unsure for a second. How thick my eyeballs are actually. Or even without makeup, the model is so goddamn beautiful. Because in The Sims, there you have sometimes that thing when you think, oh, the sim is so beautiful, and then you change or remove the makeup and you think, what abomination have I created? Guess it's the only yeah, slightly freckles. So we can actually leave the lipstick because I don't wear any one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, here's another somewhat hint towards the new model, because this model, as you know, is only half model or half body, and yeah, the new model, as you all know, will be full body, and I've got the hips, if you know what I mean. So now, why can we choose underwear if you don't see it anyway? I can have the ears! Oh my god! Okay, that's the inner fluff. I guess that's a band. Fair enough. I'm not happy with the. We can actually load a texture into it. Oh my god. Do they have my leafy thingy? I guess if you change that. That's only that. Gets get it. I get I think this is a close than we get. Adjust outfit? Get out of here! Oh my god! Yeah, fair enough. From what I see, does it have a hood? It has. So where was it now? Here was it. Wait, it doesn't have a color wheel? But this one has. I sadly can't change the bands towards orange. And the nice thing is we can blend that out. So here I'm actually pretty struggling because of course, I do know there's an idle outfit of the new model is of course done already and that. But I make it, well, we'll make it somewhat customizable. And I'm actually not sure yet in the rigging part which combo or combination I will take as the idle version, so to say. So there are multiple variants. So that's why I'm a bit struggling here what to take. I will scream if they do have what I hope they will. Oh, it doesn't have a color wheel. Okay, they don't have it. That you can have mismatching socks, sadly. Now I'm struggling which one to take, actually. But I think I will go with that one. They also don't have normal sandals, so to say, or slippers. I will go. I will go simply with that then. Okay, that's a soul. But doesn't seem like we can have some wristbands or anything like that. Okay, those are more idle stuff, I guess. Oh my god. So it doesn't seem that you can change here anything. But I do appreciate that they already show that you can choose to be non-binary or have a preference for non-binaries. Of course, me for myself, I would appreciate if they have more detailed options, but who knows? We all don't know what will come in the finished version of the game. And maybe there will be more gender identities and more preferences. But let's get back to the skin, because I have the feeling that it is still a bit too dark. Yeah, that's better. Let me check. Yeah, that's pretty close. Maybe a bit more saturated. Yes, that's about right. Yeah. Yeah. So we can expert, explore, analyst, team player, entertainer, adventurer, authority person, leading person, leadership person, mediator, dreamer, perfectionist, social activist, volunteer, charmer. I don't even know the equivalent in English. It's more like salon lion, or energetic, or individualist, or artist. Oh, okay. So here we get actually a closer thing. So it makes it at least a bit easier, so that you only have to choose and pick one, and then have here more insight to decide. Artist, unique and creative, introvert, how do you translate that? Inventing, creative, romantic, competent, and empathetic. And the values are coexistence, success, autonomy, and love. I don't even really care much about success, actually. So I'm honest here. I don't know if I mentioned it in the previous video at the beginnings and of the channel or something like that. But I had a few years by now back then another channel which wasn't VTubing. I also made Let's Play, but without a cam or anything like that, simply commentary. And I simply really enjoyed watching VTubers and thought it is an awesome idea and loved the creative idea behind VTubing and all that. And also I found it a bit cyberpunky, like that you can have a virtual avatar now, which also moves like you do, and if it's rigged accordingly and all that. And I'm still stunned which gimmicks more professional VTubers have now, like walking stuff or being able to dance and all that. So I was simply, hey, I had fun back then with Let's Plays, and I think VTubing is awesome, and let's try it out. So it was simply like you could say creative outburst and wanting to revive an old hobby. So I honestly don't care for success. I mean, I mentioned in Silent Morning that I'm also working on my own game. I also actually released the game already. I think it's also a few years by now back that I released it. But I want to make a remake or remastered of it because I don't really gave it the love it deserves in the end. And also working on a second game, and the game I released and the demo of the game I'm currently working on aren't absolutely not successful because I don't know, maybe it isn't simply been found or anything like that, or it's not appealing. I don't really know. And I'm fine by that. But maybe if you want it, maybe at some point of the development, maybe I will introduce the game or games to you. I don't know. But back to inZOI. Likes artistic and creative activities. Feels sad a lot of the time. Sentiment is longer. Avoids. Okay, I feel exposed. I feel outcalled. Avoids talking. Yeah, in real life I'm not really sociable. Like I already said, I'm here more extreme than I actually am, because if I would play the games like I do privately, I would sit here in silence. So this Zoe has an extraordinary artistic talent and have a strong longing to show their unique skills through their extraordinary creativity. They're good at expressing their feelings, but get overwhelmed easily, and tends to have mood swings. Energy and awareness is focused inwards. Have a strong self-perception. Maybe. What is a dreamer? Relaxed, easygoing, undecisive, what is it called? Doesn't lose the control easily, or doesn't lose their cool easily. sluggish and loyal to their principles. Values are coexistence, safety, tradition. Okay, and I don't know what that is. Prioritizes inner peace and has a philosophic nature. Feels mostly lethargic. Calmness prevails longer. But the sleep need sinks fast. Okay, I again feel out cold. Nah. Actually not. Mm, okay, from reading fastly over, I think I will go with individualist. Introvert, inventional, empathetic, creative, mysterious, maybe you could call it, and curious. Values are challenge, while again success, autonomy, and joy. Individualistic ZOIs are very solitary and mostly unimpressed by societal norms and the opinions of others. So again, more like the focus is more pointed inwards and towards the emotions, and also have a big interest in art and can be viewed as more like lone wolves. Likes to spend time alone, feels mostly uncomfortable. I don't really. Curiosity goes a longer way. Social need sinks slowly. Has an aversion towards talking. Has problems to connect with others. So I'm somewhat between the artist and the individualist, actually. But I would actually go with the artist, maybe, because individualist is more like a hermit or something like that. I do like to spend time alone, actually, but I do go more along with the values of the artist, like coexistence. Although I don't really view myself as romantic. But yeah, I think I will go with the artist. actually. But what is a mediator? I will simply read it simply over because I'm absolutely not good in translating from German into any other language. Nah, I will go with Sartis. I mean, the mediator is also not far off, actually. But authority does not go along with my own values. Because authority is a difficult word in my opinion. But I'm honest with you, we will actually, we definitely will play inZOI together as soon as it is released. And maybe at that point they will maybe have a bit more about that. So yeah. Maybe you can fine-tune it a bit more. So, and I think if I didn't miss anything. Oh, we can actually make photos. Oh my god. I mean, with that I would go along, but with the rest of the animation, oh my god. Okay, that's pretty... I do really like that you have a photo mode, because I know I actually start to complain on highest level now, but in my opinion, at least, I don't really appreciate it that in The Sims 4 that you can only change when you save a family or a Sim, that you really have to try and error and hope for the best. And when it comes to the household picture, I don't know, of course, how here it will be, If you, but I totally go down that road and say that you can maybe change the poses of every ZOI in the household individually for the household picture. So yeah. But from what I saw so far, maybe we can play around here a little bit more. Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the outcome. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about it. And yeah, I'm totally excited for the full release game. I will definitely play it into the abyss. And I guess I will show and play it a little on the channel here with you when it's released. But we will see. I hope you had fun, and yeah, see you next time. Bye!